to discuss today's game, we have Kepler with us. Pleased with the way South Africa have bounced back after those two close defeats?
It was much better tonight from South Africa, particularly from a batting point of view. They batted a lot more sensibly. They did have a hiccup in the middle when there were some run-outs and some unnecessary wickets that fell, but they really constructed their innings well. And after getting to the total that they did, it was always going to be very challenging for India batting second.
It wasn't an easy wicket to bat on with the slowness and the spongy bounce there.
It wasn't, so that's why it was important for South Africa to consolidate the good start that they had, and unfortunately they lost those wickets in the middle, but then the recovery through particularly Duminy's efforts was excellent, and once you get past that 250 mark at this ground, it's very tough for the side batting second.
With those two runouts, it would have been easy to err on the side of caution, but South Africa just took their running a notch higher after that.
Yeah, also India played in their hands a bit. They just kept four fielders in the circle, they bowled the spinners, so they allowed them just to knock the ball around, gain some momentum again and set the platform where they could attack from later on. So I felt there India missed a trick. They could have put them under more pressure, they had perhaps another fielder in the circle, but as I said, it all worked out pretty well for South Africa.
From a personal point of view, Duminy's innings would have been important because in a way, the Johannesburg slide started with his irresponsible shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I think tonight he really played a responsible innings. He controlled that middle part of the innings very well, and he didn't only control it, he kept the momentum going, which was excellent. So I think from a confidence point of view, it'll do him a world of good.
Johan Botha too seems to have come back well from the punishment he was handed out by Yusuf Pathan at Newlands.
Well, he did. He's a strong personality. He's had problems in the past with his action when he couldn't bowl, so he's come through a lot of things in his career. That indicates the fact that he's got a good temperament, and he did come back strongly. He batted very well tonight, and he bowled well as well.
From India's point of view, Virat Kohli played a good innings, and he's putting real pressure on the team to include him in the first match of World Cup.
Yeah, he's very impressive. I think it's just a matter of time before he finds a permanent spot in the Indian side, both in the Test arena and also in the One-Day arena. And he played particularly well tonight. He's threatened a few times on this tour, and he's been consistent. But tonight, he put it all together.
If you were on the Indian management and you had to pick between Raina and Kohli, considering everybody else is fit, who would you go for the first game of World Cup?
Well, at the moment, Kohli would have the inside running. He's definitely playing the better of the two, so I think he's done his chances a world of good on this tour.
And overall, this tour has been no team has been able to run away with the momentum. This game again brought South Africa back. What do you expect of the final game in Centurion?
Well, as we know, with these two teams, anything can happen. But I suppose at home, you've still got to think that maybe South Africa will just shade it in the end. But you can take nothing away from India. They've competed all the way through. They've come back from difficult positions, and they played good cricket. So, with the sort of cricket that you'd expect between the two best teams probably in the world at the moment, and it's been very entertaining.
Thanks a lot, Kepler, for your views. Hoping that rain stays away from Centurion on Sunday.
We hope so. We hope so.